LowTierGod and Jidion are currently beefing after Jidion shined a really bright light on all of LowTierGod's horrifying allegations. A lot of these allegations have went underreported in the underground for a while, but Jidion brought them to a really major platform, and now everybody is talking about it, and LowTierGod is pissed.
Yo, this message is directly for LowTierGod. I am so sorry for telling you to pay child support for your 10-year-old daughter, and I'm also sorry for telling you to stop talking to kids. I don't want any beef, Dale. I want to squash this, man. We're both black brothers. You know, let's just meet up. She was only 17, Dale. She was only 17, Dale.
Anybody in here with this hairline under 30? I'm just curious to know, like, I think Carl Winslow might have been under 30 in this role. I don't know. I had a question. How do you get a meat sack in the back of your head? Especially in 2026, when there's things called RETA, all types of, all types of PEDs. I'm just trying to figure out, how do you get like man boobs and a meat sack in the back of your head in 2026 and current day, just for anybody fat? How does that happen when there's so much help, when there's so much medicine and tech? Do you think that there's anybody, you know what's crazy about Gen Zers? They could play the role in current day of a sitcom father under 30. And it wouldn't even look funny.
Once he got done body shaming Jidion, he would also accuse Jidion of using Christianity and trying to rebrand as a Christian, and LARPing as a Christian. But then when the rebrand flopped, he went back to making degenerate content, and he would call Jidion disingenuous.
I forgot. You could also, chat, should because that's what we say here now, right, chat? You said LARPing to religion. So what religion would that be? 7-6 specifically? Oh, it's the most LARP religion on the planet. Because a lot of people use it. Some people use it and then flop and realize it's not working. And then say, I gotta get back to nobody's my God streams. Or nobody's my God content. See how that works? If somebody was really truthful about it, if somebody really took that serious, regardless of the views, regardless of how people were saying that the career was over and you flopped, you would have still kept rocking it. You would have been a preacher somewhere in a suit. You would have had a church. You would have had something going on. But like the LARP and do dumb and fake Christianity. So yeah, usually they just put down the Bible after a certain time.
If this LowTierGod and Jidion beef was on even playing field, I don't think Jidion would really stand a chance, to be honest. LowTierGod has been on the internet bullying and terrorizing people for about 10 years now. LowTierGod has the gift of the gab. This dude knows how to roast and how to talk. But in this beef, the allegations surrounding his name are just so horrifying that you can't really overcome that. Jidion doesn't really need to go back and forth. All he needs to do is just highlight the accusations, and it's kind of cooked for you. And Jidion also, has the larger platform by a significant margin and like more supporters. So essentially, like, Jidion can just drown out LowTierGod. Now, Jidion resurfaced a couple accusations about LowTierGod. The first accusation is that LowTierGod deals with minors. One of the pieces of information that Jidion resurfaced to where he says proves LowTierGod deals with minor is this court order. So apparently this court order is somebody filing a protection order against LowTierGod where they're claiming that LowTierGod called them a bitch and threatened to murder them and everyone around them, and that if he doesn't do it, he'll have someone do it for him, and that the girl better watch her back. And they claim that this was all said over the phone. Now, the reason why people believe that this person was a minor or definitely not over the age of 18 is because when they listed the people they live with, they listed one of the people as being 17 and then that person being their best friend, which to me doesn't necessarily prove that this person was under 18. They could have been 18 or 19 and still had a 17-year-old friend because they were in high school at the same time. Who knows? Now, the person did list their name at the end of this document. They signed it. I'm not going to show her name. But the people who dropped this information are swearing that they did their research and the girl who signed the paperwork was not like 18 years old at the time, and they claim that, that LowTierGod was 21, dating her when she was 17. LowTierGod, for the most part, was able to kind of squill from underneath those receipts, and they didn't really do any damage because, they were very gray area and not concrete. But these next receipts they posted kind of did some, real serious damage to LowTierGod. And this is the source of why everybody in LowTierGod's comment section is always commenting, hey, she was 17, she was 17, she was 17, is because when LowTierGod was streaming, he forgot to mute his phone, and he was having an argument with his then girlfriend. And while he was arguing with her, he accidentally leaked their anniversary and when they started dating. So his fans went to her Instagram, found her birthday, and did the math, and it didn't look too good for LowTierGod at all.
What's going on? Your problem.
What?
Your problem.
You just want to show me what you prioritize.
You gotta be kidding me. Ain't nobody prioritizing shit. It's like a couple of days with Eva. What, on Instagram? I did read it about the whole Valentine's Day thing and all that. Why would you block me on Instagram? You're just acting way too extra for no reason.
Friday is our 4th-year anniversary.
It's kind of hard to make out, but she calls him upset that he's playing the video games and not spending time with her, and he's going off. And then she tells him towards the end, and you can hear it like better towards the end, right? And she says, like August 3rd or August 4th, like today is our 4th-year anniversary. Can we hang out? Or no, this is our 4th-year anniversary. So once the fans heard 4th-year anniversary, they did their research, and this is what they discovered.
Friday is our 4th-year anniversary. Friday is our 4th-year anniversary.
I'll read the words on the screen for the people who are listening via audio. So Evo took place between August 3rd and August 5th of 2018. If it was their 4th-year anniversary, that would mean August 3rd was their first day as a couple. Well, if you go to her Instagram, her birthday post was November 18th. In 2021, she turned 25 years old. That would mean August 3rd of 2014, she would have been 17 years old, turning 18 in a couple of months. And if they were dating beforehand, it's even worse.
You know what? I do touch kids.
If I'm LowTierGod, I would just come out and address it. Because to be honest, these receipts and these accusations is pretty damning. I don't really see how one can get themselves out of this. Right, unless you want to say, "Hey, man, she had the dates wrong. She had the anniversary wrong. It was not our 4th-year anniversary. It was our 3rd." But I mean, like, this is pretty concrete. This is bad. Right now, if these accusations alone weren't all the way bad, it got even worse for LowTierGod because Jidion will resurface a video from LowTierGod's alleged baby mama, where she essentially is calling him a deadbeat and claiming he wants nothing to do with their daughter simply because it's a daughter.
This is baby mama, and this is Dale, right? And she read out what all he said about his baby mama and his daughter.
Context. LowTierGod, aka LowTierFather, has allegedly been in a child support battle for the last 3 years over his 10-year-old daughter, a daughter he has reportedly never met and refuses to meet. On top of that, he's allegedly been trying to avoid paying child support altogether. Now, his baby mother is exposing everything, including what he really thinks about his own daughter, the disgusting things he's allegedly said about her, and how he wants absolutely nothing to do with her life.
They really cared about her anthropoid, would do any, and I mean every in their power to make sure that there's some sort of fake relationship with the quote-unquote anthropoid, part anthropoid provider.
Anthropoid?
Oh, that sounds really appealing.
Alexa, what does anthropoid mean?
Anthropoid means resembling humans, especially referring to tailless apes like gorillas and chimpanzees.
What? Wait, Chad, what is he trying to say?
Fake relationship. I would do anything and everything to make that relationship exist. But remember, these are his words. You can't force him to do anything he doesn't want to do.
Oh, the chicken legs. Oh.
So also this text doesn't have a time on it, but he says, most girls without a dad grow up as sluts anyways, so you better find a guy who's willing to step in full time. This is what happens when you have a kid with someone who distinctly tells you, I'm not ready for a kid. I can't do with a daughter. Can't teach it. Can't put it in sports. It can't carry on my last name. I can't be rough with it. The do I need with a girl?
This is what he has to say about life that he brought into this earth. And
this is coming from someone like myself who's not a hater, right? Because again, I've always thought LowTierGod was a good commentator and a great content creator. But this to me is disappointing, man. This is not okay by no means whatsoever. Now, it's one thing to say these things before the kid gets here, right? You're trying to scare her into terminating the pregnancy because you don't want to have a kid. That's one thing. But for the kid to be here and for you to still have this stance of F the kid, a daughter is useless, I don't want nothing to do with the kid, I don't know, man. Like that's just low. It's pathetic. That's one of the worst things a man can be is a deadbeat. And I don't co-sign this at all.
Having a girl is pointless. They grow up, get and erase your legacy. Had it been a boy, I would have been excited, but no. So you tell this kid that's
oh my God. It's not even that he didn't want to be a dad. He doesn't want to be a girl dad. Bro, I see a lot of men be like ecstatic about having girls. Imagine raising up a beautiful, strong woman that when she goes out finding a partner, she wants to find somebody like her dad because he was the first man to ever treat her like how a man should treat a woman. This is absolutely disgusting, bro. And I will let you guys know I'm in contact with her. I'm helping her get a lawyer. They're in court right now for some things. I'm not going to disclose what they're in court for, but I am helping her find some of the best attorneys in their area. Dale. Listen, man, you might hype mog me. You might look mog me, you might age mog me, you might muscle mog me, you might pred mog me. But one thing you don't mog me in, two things you don't mog me in is my resources and that bank account. You don't mog me in those categories, Dale. And also the third one is heart. I got more heart than you, Dale. Dale Wilson. I have way more heart than you. And I know what you guys are in court for. So I want you to know that we're going to make sure that she finds the best attorney.
supposedly is mine when she gets older, everything that I just said. So when I say that he's been like this, he's always been a piece of.
You know what people should do that hop on the internet looking for sympathy? Out crying, praying to God everybody's on their side about.
Is he talking about his baby mama?
GoFundMe. Instead of moaning and crying and trying to clout chase, just start up a GoFundMe.
So your baby mama's clout chasing by reading what you said about your own daughter? Dale!
It should be that simple. If there's anybody that wants to sit back, make a whole sympathy video jacking off, crying, saying XYZ, make a GoFundMe. Turn your sympathy into a bag. Why do the sympathy with no GoFundMe? Exactly, the Cinnabon got over 100K. If I'm gonna drop a sympathy video crying and trying to make the world feel sorry for me and I'm a worthless nobody, I'm looking for clout, I'm looking for notoriety, I'm looking for people to be on my side, I'm bashing somebody else. Just come up with a GoFundMe. Like,
he's in the middle of a child support battle, right? So she's trying to get some type of support for the kid. He's doing everything in his power to make sure she gets nothing. And when she comes out and tells this story, instead of saying, you know what, I'm going to do better. And again, I don't even like speaking on family dynamics, so I'm going to not speak on family dynamics here, right? Because, hey, for all we know, she could be lying. But I don't think she's lying, man. But instead of handling the situation and getting the support paid, he wants her to start a GoFundMe so we could pay the child support. Yo, this dude is cold, bro. This is cold, man. But y'all let me know, man, what y'all think about these allegations, man. Do y'all feel like these allegations are strong enough to cancel LowTierGod? Like, LowTierGod is one of those people who's been in so much drama and turmoil, and by now his fan base has been just like reduced to the diehards who aren't going anywhere. That is kind of, it's hard to see a reality in a world where LowTierGod gets canceled because his audience don't really give a damn about, you know, him allegedly messing with minors or him, you know, allegedly being a deadbeat, all right? But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, then click on this video right here on my screen to find out how apparently Chud is begging black people again for help after he got destroyed today in court. Click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. Click the hype button and send me a hype if you really want to support. That's the best way to support. I'm going to see you guys in this Chud video. Out of here, folks. Peace.